Ever feel like you should be making videos for LinkedIn, but man, it just feels like so much work? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down a step-by-step workflow that lets you create consistent video content and, get this, do it fast without needing a big production team.
Okay, let's just cut right to the chase. This whole system we're about to walk through, its only job is to solve one single problem: closing that gap between wanting to make daily videos and actually having a real process to make it happen, day in and day out.
And this is the payoff. Seriously, once you get this system dialed in, we're talking about 30 minutes. 30 minutes from just a basic idea to a finished video ready to go live. If you're trying to build any kind of presence on LinkedIn, you know that kind of speed is a total game changer.
So, how does it actually work? Well, the entire thing kicks off with what is, without a doubt, the most important piece of the whole puzzle: your source material.
Okay, this is where the magic really starts. But you've got to remember this one crucial thing. The AI, we're using NotebookLM here, it's only as smart as what you feed it. You've heard it a million times, right? Garbage in, garbage out. It's totally true here. You absolutely have to start with a high-quality, well-thought-out source document. It's non-negotiable. So what makes a good source document? Look, we're not writing a novel here. We're talking maybe 300 to 500 words. The key things you need are one clear argument, a few solid points to support it, and, this is super important, some specific examples to bring your ideas to life. Think of this doc as the blueprint, the script that the AI is going to turn into your video. All right, so you've got your source document locked and loaded. Now we get to the fun part, the core of this whole workflow, the NotebookLM magic. This is where you sit back a little and let the AI do all the heavy lifting, turning your text into an actual video draft. And you can see just how simple this is. Step 2. Just upload your source doc. You can literally just paste the text in or even link a Google Doc. Step 3, you hit the button to generate the video. And then step 4, this is where you get to play director. You guide the AI with a custom prompt to really nail the output. It's a super straightforward, rinse and repeat kind of process. Now, when you go to generate, you've got a few flavors to choose from. You can go for a brief, which, gives you a quick 60 to 90-second video. Or you could ask for a deep dive, which is much longer, like 8 to 12 minutes, which you then need to edit down. There's also a video overview option that even throws in some AI visuals. For what we're doing here, you're probably going to start with either the brief or the deep dive. This step right here, this is how you take back control. Don't just accept whatever the AI spits out first. You have to guide it. Just look at this example prompt. You're telling the AI exactly what to do. Focus on the case study, keep the tone professional but practical, and even how to wrap it up. Seriously, this little step makes all the difference. It's what turns a generic AI video into something that actually sounds like you. Okay, so the AI handed us a pretty solid draft. So are we done? Nope, not quite. Now we hit the final phase, which is all about polishing it up and getting it ready to post. This is where you bring in that crucial human touch to get it ready for prime time. These last few steps are just tactical, but you can't skip them. They're essential. So step 5, download that video and just trim it down to the absolute best bits. Step 6, add subtitles. This is so important for everybody watching on their phone with the sound off. And finally, step 7, post it with a killer caption that grabs people's attention. So here's a quick little checklist for that post-production phase. For editing, the source mentions some awesome free tools like DaVinci Resolve or CapCut, so you don't have to shell out for expensive software. Your main goal here is to snip that AI video down to its strongest 60 to 120 seconds. And for subtitles, yeah, use an auto-generator to save a ton of time, but please, please, please always proofread it. You'll thank me later. Now, this is where things get really interesting, maybe even a little counterintuitive, especially for LinkedIn. We spend all this energy on the video, right? But check this out. This workflow argues the video is only about 40% of the job. That caption you write to go with it, that's the other 60%. Crazy, right? But it's where you hook people, give them context, and actually get the conversation started. So whatever you do, do not rush the caption. So we've gone through all the steps, right? The nuts and bolts. But the biggest thing to take away from all this isn't just another tactic. It's a total mindset shift. It's about really getting that when it comes to creating content, the system is everything. And this really just hits the nail on the head. How many times have we told ourselves, oh, I'm just not creative enough, or I don't have what it takes for video? This whole approach just flips that on its head. It says creating content consistently isn't about talent. It's about having a system. Once you build that pipeline, your only job is to keep feeding it fresh ideas. So when you really boil it down,
what we're left with is this. This isn't just a how-to for LinkedIn videos. It's a blueprint. It's a template for building a system around any kind of creative work you do, which kind of makes you think, right? What's the first system you're going to build?